today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Jada Toys Batman v Superman M15 Aquaman. Of their recent releases of Series 2, Jada Toys was releasing Expanded Universe from the Batman v Superman line. And the one I was really excited about getting was Aquaman here. He doesn't appear very long, granted, in the movie, but I think Aquaman here was a notable character that we had to get in figure treatment. He's from the Metals die-cast line from the folks over at Jada Toys, with other figures on the back consisting of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Armored Batman, a Batman v Superman twin pack, and then this wave consisted of Bruce Wayne Batman, Aquaman, Desert Batman, and Wonder Woman. To check out more from Jada Toys, head over to www.jadatoys.com and check out their entire line of not only Batman v Superman figures, but they're also expanding out to Civil War and Marvel. So it's a good time to be a collector of super stylized figures like Jada Toys here. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, but rest assured when we come back, we're getting a better look at the Jada Toys die-cast metals Aquaman. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. One thing sadly plaguing Aquaman is the fact that he doesn't want to stand. And a lot of it just chalks up to the fact that I've got him on a fabric surface as opposed to a hard surface. I have put him on the shelf though. He does seem to stand just fine, but for some reason or another, he doesn't want to stand here in this reviewing environment. The figure is really nice. We don't see Aquaman very long, granted, in the movie, but he leaves a lasting impression, kind of teases you for what will be in store for us in an ultimate, eventual Justice League movie. He comes with his trident, if you want to call it a trident, although it's got like 5 prongs on the top there. It feels loose, like it wants to come out of his hand. The only thing is, I would say, is just it takes a little bit to kind of get it back in his hand. You want to just apply a little bit of pressure to get it in place. The face is good. Certainly a more rugged looking Aquaman as opposed to an Aquaman with the orange top and the green pants. Very long black hair, very long black beard. The other thing too with moving the trident around too much is you want to make sure you lock it in place. And there's like a little tab. Let me see if I can show you here. There's a little tab on the trident right there. You see that? That kind of keeps it locked in place with the hand. It sits inside the palm, and it's enough just to kind of keep everything from moving around on you. As a result, though, it kind of slightly covers his face, which is a downside, but that's okay. As you would expect with the other figures, Aquaman is also very heavy. Feels like he's got... Well, it feels like his torso and his legs, possibly also his arms, all die-cast. Maybe his head is more of a plastic. Giving you a scale comparison to some of the other figures that we looked at. There's Aquaman next to Desert Batman. He's not really as big as I was thinking he was going to be. I thought he was going to be a much more imposing size figure. He makes up for it. He seems wider than Batman, but he doesn't really seem all that much taller than Batman. As another comparison, speaking of Batman, let's reach off camera here and bring in the Bruce Wayne Batman. Which I think, again, Aquaman's just a little bit taller. Not overly taller, like I thought he might have been. And one other of the Trinity members, there is Wonder Woman. Now, Wonder Woman's got a little more in the eyes because she's got the actual whites of her eyes, whereas the majority of the male characters seem to have more black eyes. I love how the eyes are black. It just gives me kind of that super stylized little collectible feeling looking at him. He doesn't have a lot of coloring on him, like the majority of him is black. Again, with the black hair, the black beard, there's a lot of black. He does have a little bit of the yellow breaking it up with, it's almost like a goldish yellow, more yellow than gold, and areas of green, giving you that little bit of nod to the original classic costume. And he's also got the scaled arm tattoos, again kind of giving you that old vibe that he's got the orange top without giving him the orange top. It's an amalgamation between like the old classic Aquaman and then like Hook Aquaman, which he would get like, I think like in the mid 90s or so. Posability on Aquaman, he really only has the waist swivel, which is the same sort of waist swivel that we've seen with all the other figures. It stays consistent. Doesn't come with any sort of display stand, but again, if you have him on a hard surface, he seems to stand just fine. I don't know, again, for some reason, he doesn't want to stand on this surface. I love Aquaman. I think he turned out really good. The hair is also a nice touch. I like that he comes with an accessory. I will be putting this guy on display with all the other Jada toy figures. Hopefully we get more. I'm not sure how far they're expanding with the Batman v Superman line. They are also doing the Civil War stuff and a couple of the Marvel pieces. I'll be looking at those as well, so stay tuned for those videos. I hope at the very least, I hope we at least get a Doomsday. And if they can certainly make that happen, I would be very excited to see that in hand. Today's collectible spot, we were having a look at the Jada Toys Batman v Superman. We're looking today at Aquaman. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.